To the Lighthouse, the House of Light, a One Light Federation church in Melton, Victoria. And on this brand new day, beautiful day, welcome aboard. If you are returning after a gap, or if you are new, well, regardless, welcome. We're all friends together. And so it is that as we come together, we look forward to a wonderful and special day. Every day is special in this beautiful paradise provided by Almighty God. So let's join together. After all, it's One Light Federation. I am Reverend Gordon Mackenzie.
And I am Reverend Jennifer Bowles, and we welcome you this day.
Indeed we do. Now friends, as always, it is that we start with prayer. We, in saying prayer, then set up our spiritual protection. And that's a regular daily event, if not more frequent than that. And then we go into the Lord's Prayer. So will you please take the opportunity now and join with us and stay with us and enjoy this special time. Almighty, loving and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, our dear friends of the highest, what joy fills our heart, our essence, our entirety, even at the mention of your divine name, your light, your love, your healing, because all these thoughts, all of these attributes, all of these blessings rush in because they are indeed blessings. And when we know and remember and trust and believe and have faith that indeed we bathe in your divine light, that we walk with you, and that indeed you walk with us, but that you guide us, you uplift us, and that you bless us accordingly, that you provide the healing, the light, the way. Well, in all regards, of course, we shine, and we give thanks. For indeed, this is unification of spirit. It's one light. We are all one together. And so as we shine our light as a replication and representation of that which you bring forth and share, let it be that we truly assist you in every way possible to illuminate this beautiful, beautiful creation of yours, this whole planet, this whole world, always to the glory of your name, and always for the betterment and upliftment of all. With love we say thank you. Amen. I am a furnace of light, and I radiate and project my light, my love, my power, my strength, my might. Throughout this home, over all this land, to the fence lines and beyond, and deep into the earth, and high into the heavens. And I transmute and transform all energies to love and light. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
And Jennifer.
So it's a wonderful way to start a day. It's a wonderful way to start any time you wish to sit with Spirit or to sit in the stillness and bathe in the divine light. And so that is exactly what I do every day when I need to bring forth the wisdom. And that is what I do so as to connect. It is so important to know that you are connecting to something greater. You are connecting to the higher power, so so that the words, the wisdom, are truly of the divine, and you trust then what is coming forth. You feel it in your heart center. You know that you are connected and aligned with the highest. And then the wisdom comes forth. And in all honesty, after I bring forth the 3 prayers that we have just done now, I have a special prayer. And so then I bring that prayer forth as well. And then as soon as I say the last word of my special prayer, the words flow. And Spirit said this morning, and I touch the ground that nurtures me, and it brings a peace and an awakening to my call. I am living like I never have before. Well, we can all agree that this is certainly true, but it is also too so important to remember that when we connect with the divine, that we are remembering we are touching home. We are going back to the light. And when we do this, it nurtures our soul, our heart, our spirit. And you really feel that connection. And then Spirit provide us with the inspiration and the strength to keep going. And always to trust that all that is taking place now is what your soul has agreed to, in a sense. So when we have this understanding that we are soul, that we are eternal, it becomes easier then to embrace the wisdom. It becomes easier then to live the life and accept all of what is going on around you without getting caught up in it. And that is what is important. And so Spirit here are reminding us that I touch the ground, which means I'm walking the earth, and the earth is nurturing me. And then I always know that the earth beneath me will be my home for now. And this loving, nurturing vibration will provide me with what I need. Meaning, what is it that I'm learning this lifetime upon the earth? So we become more observant with ourselves, having an understanding of all that we are connecting to. How is it communicating with our heart and soul, our spirit? So we are learning. So let it be that you are patient with yourself. More importantly, that you are loving and kind, because this then will help your soul nurture what it needs to learn, and then you are providing your soul. So that is love in itself. So trust. I am living like I never have before, and indeed, we are awakening to something greater. I must say to you that throughout these weeks, my spirit team have been extremely excited knowing that something greater is coming. So I'm trusting that. I know that a lot of people are finding this time extremely difficult, extremely challenging. But recognize what it is that all of what is happening in the world right now, what is it really saying to you? Let it be that you relax and allow yourself to go into the stillness and to recognize how this is making you feel. And then you will realize what it is that you are learning this lifetime. This is a taste of awakening. This is a taste of enlightenment. So be honest and truthful to yourself and allow the truth to come forth. But you need to be aware and trust yourself, not what others tell you. It must be coming from yourself, your core. Your core is active. It is feeding on all that is taking place. What are you feeding your core? What are you feeding your soul, your essence? Let it be of love and light, and let it truly nourish and nurture you. So our Spirit said, I am alive and awakening to new ventures which can only bring me a source to nourish me. My faith is strengthened, and I am able to abide by the truth, for all is perfect now to view, and wait for the epic of man.
Powerful.
That's a mighty statement, isn't
Powerful.
it? And again, doesn't this show you too then that something greater is coming? You are coming into being. You are becoming awakened to have an understanding of who you really are, meaning your light, the greater aspect of yourself. We speak often about the I am presence, which is the I am, which is the greater aspect of who you are. It's light, it's love, it's pure, it's divine. And this is what we intend to become more of. We rise to the occasion. So when people speak of to rise, it means to lift your vibration so that you can connect with your I am presence, the greater aspect of who you are. It might be known as move into the upper house, remembering that our body is a temple, is a house. Move into the upper house, move into the temple of light, so that you can truly be more of your I am presence, which is so loving, which is so pure, which is so divine, which is wise, and knows now what to do as we step forward. Just remember that there is a greater plan. Maybe you don't understand what is going on, but don't you understand that the greater aspect of you does? For the I am presence of who you are knows you, knows the personality you, knows your dreams, your ambitions, knows your fears, knows what it is that you intend to pursue this lifetime, knows your destiny. And so if you work closer with your I am presence, it will come into fruition, because you are nurturing, you are providing and willing it to take place. And that is crucial, because if you put blocks or dismiss or step back or hide or run, it will never come into fruition. And so it is encouraged that you let go of your fear and you embrace, rise into the higher vibration, connect and unite and align with your I am presence, and then you will feel a peace that will come over you. You will know then that you are connected to the higher vibration which serves you. And it is through serving that you serve yourself, which serves everybody else around you, because you become the peace in itself. And it is the peace then that washes over you and helps calm and soothe and heal. And there is a presence that moves in closer, and then you will be witness and cherish the divine. It is so pure. It is so alive. So let it be that the words that you hear now touch you and nurture you. They provide what you need, or what you feel is lacking, or what you are yearning for. Let it be that you now give thanks for the awakening, that you give thanks now knowing that you have been heard. For I am with you, and I am encouraging you to let go and surrender. Be at peace with the light and allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to truly be free. Just love. Sit and surrender now and allow the words to heal you, soothe you, and you will feel a wash of light, and this light will provide what your higher self knows you need. And I'm also very aware of a little girl who is present, and we all know, if you've been watching, that we have a beautiful little Sarah who comes in, and she has been singing her little heart out all week. And even when bringing forth this wisdom, a lot of it was done in song. and she's singing along. And she's so delightful. And she's been singing a lot of Kumbaya. And so Kumbaya, and she was singing, Kumbaya, my Lord, I am here. So she's, Kumbaya, my Lord, I will behave. And so I'm asking Sarah to please behave. Because I put it out there, because as you know, Sarah loves to sing and dance. And believe me, in one of my other groups, I'm up singing and dancing. And Sarah loves this. So she loves bringing forth joy to the world. And so again, just know that the child too within ourselves wishes to come out to play. Let it be that we are light-hearted. Let me in.
Welcome, Sarah.
Well, it is that I will be good. I said I would be. And so I just want to tell everybody that if you allow yourself to be like the child, you would see the world differently. And you will see the sparkling lights all around. You will have the butterflies in your belly, just as you love looking at the butterflies. Know that this is the butterflies within yourself that's coming out. The beauty of you is being born. And this is the time that you will see more growth around people and in nature. And I'm sure that you're seeing so much more colour and vibration all around. So just let it be that you sing more frequently. Make your own words. Let it be that you are free to create. And this is what life's all about. So I can say, Kumbaya, my Lord. And
It's so true, Sarah. But when you speak of creation, and friends, this is so true. We are all creators in our own ways, just the same as the great artists, the great musicians, the great composers. Imagine the vision as you speak, Sarah, of the butterflies and the beauty. So too, they had visions, the visions pouring forth. We can all have those visions, can't we?
we can. And it's impressed upon you too. The music's impressed, the vision, the inspiration, it is all impressed upon you. So allow yourself to receive it and be gracious that you even have it.
And what beauty for the world as a whole if we bring forth such divine creation, such beauty, such love, because that is for the benefit of all. And then we become like a piece of a jigsaw. Everything fits together, truly of one light, unified in spirit.
Well, that's true. And we are united. And that is what is so important, is to remember that you are all united. And so I will say goodbye, goodbye. But just remember, my smile is in your heart, and I'm encouraging you all to sing and dance and skip and enjoy living. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Sarah. God bless you. Yes, Sarah is such a beautiful, beautiful little girl from a very high level, very high level.
Indeed, she's delightful. I truly do love her.
Oh, yes.
And Spirit also said this morning, we have a lot to say and share, and we need to make it happen and to advance. Nurture the people with facts of righteousness and help them rise to defend their light. Just as what was just shared with you right now. You can listen to these words, but are they really touching home? Are they really touching your essence to do something about it? It's not about, okay, yes, I acknowledge that, okay, and move on. No, embrace the wisdom now. Know that you are eternal. Know that you are a soul living this physical existence and that you are experiencing life. We have to have experiences. Experience is the greatest teacher, for then you can say, I understand, I know, I have lived that experience. I feel it within my heart center. And it doesn't mean to say it's going to be the same as everybody else who has the same experience, because it's touching you, your soul, because this is your life, your experience, and it's what you will take from it? Perception. Everybody has a different perception of what they see. And so let it be then that you trust them. The more you work on yourself, and it's not a chore, it's loving. You are loving and nurturing your soul. You are loving and nurturing your life. And this will then help everybody else around you. For what you put in, you get out of it. So the more love that you put into yourself and your own growth, well then the more loving your life will be, because you will be at peace with who you are. So let it be that you start now. Stop putting it off. Remove the veils and have an understanding that you truly are a divine being of light, living a physical existence to learn, to grow, to develop. And so as soon as you acknowledge that, as soon as you will now all your lessons into play, you will then stand in your strength. Just as we say in the furnace, you will stand in your strength and in your power and your might, with love and light as your guide. How precious is that knowledge? And so then when you are walking your path of righteousness, which means what you are doing in your life is right. And you know that because it's coming from your heart center. Deep down, you cannot lie to yourself. You know when it's right. You know if you have said the right thing, that you have done the right deed, that you are acting through heart, through love. You know that. Be honest with yourself. And then realize, if you then know that it was not through love, change it, transform. I transform to love and light. And once you do that, you are changing the pattern of that vibration so that it's not going to linger in your energy field that will always be there pulling you down. You have to have an understanding that you are light, you are energy. And so if you are thinking negative thoughts, you will be negative. If you are thinking loving thoughts, you will be loving. It is really easy. It's simple. Allow it to be simple. Don't put up doors or blockages or obstacles on your path to stop yourself from recognizing this truth. I release and I let go and transform all energies to love and light. So I am saying that I'm purifying my energy field so that I can see clearly, that I receive clarity, that I receive wisdom, that I am loving who I am, loving that I have this experience to live on the earth, to learn, to grow, to allow myself to heal the baggage that I'm carrying, to truly let it go so that I do not allow it to come back again. Let's get it right now. This is the year of enlightenment. Light is shining on the dark. It is shining on the light. It is shining to empower all that you are. So as the light shines on your light, it becomes more magnified. You receive more clarity, more wisdom. And as it shines on the dark aspect of you, it will start to heal. It will start to tell you, work on this. Let's polish it. Let's cleanse it. Let's revitalize it. Let's purify it. So then it will be your servant. And so that aspect of you that needs that love, that needs that healing, that needs that nurturing, will then be healed to light. And then the light serves. You will feel lighter in body, mind, and spirit. And it is easy. Just allow yourself to be still in the silence so that you can be with yourself. Just allow yourself to be at peace, to be with you. I am loving being with I am. I am loving sitting and bathing in the presence of the highest, so that I am clean, cleared, and nurtured. And the pure light continues to feed me. I am trusting this process with so much love, and the gratitude pours from my heart. It's so simple. Let it be. Spirit said this morning, there will be an outcry, and it will feed, and the dark and the weary will come out to play. Just as I said, for when the light shines upon something, it comes out searching for something. And so is it crying for light? Is it crying to be loved? Are you crying for love in your life? Are you crying for answers? Are you crying to be held? Well, know that you are. The highest will love you and hold you. They are nurturing you, but you must know. It's time to wake up. It's time to truly rise. Send them to the resting place of green, where the healing light of the highest helps them pray. Nurture the souls that bleed and transform them to love and help them sing. And I'm sure Sarah will truly be there, helping you have an understanding. I was so blessed this morning that I was with Jesus, and he was showing me as we were on the mount watching over Jerusalem. And there was so much light shining from the heavens. And he said to me, just watch the people. Just watch the people. And as I was watching, I was aware that there were people glowing with light. I could see their beautiful auras, their colours of light, their vibration. And I could hear their soul singing, knowing that they are present on the earth to do that, to lift the vibration where they walk. It was so beautiful to watch and witness. And then there were others struggling, so angry, so full of bitterness and rage. They were dark, searching for light but didn't know where to look. So they were angry with themselves but angry with the world. And once the beautiful light of the woman that I was watching moved past, and her song of love, I was aware of the light that entered into the darkness. And even if it was only one ray of light, one seed that entered, it starts a reaction. And that light began to grow. Or does it matter how much light you shine on one? It is up to the individual to be open and receptive to receive. Well, they say you cannot heal someone who does not wish to be healed. They put up blocks. But we never lose hope. We never stop praying. We never stop singing our song, which is to shine the light on all. For one day there will be an awakening within that soul, whether it be in this lifetime or the next. But they will find the answers because they will find love. And they will know that love is the only answer that will help heal them, that will help soothe their cries for help, that will stop their anger and rage and bitterness. Even you will feel a part of this negative aspect in yourself. And that's okay. Love yourself. Let it heal now. Let go. And allow this light, this song to enter in. And it will then heal very gently. The light will permeate throughout your energy field. And it will shine on the darkness with love. It will embrace the darkness. It will heal the darkness. And then you will be free. And so, what a beautiful image, what a beautiful view from the mount. As I shared that special moment with Jesus, I was aware that we could all be like this beautiful woman, walking through the crowd, singing, smiling, and the sweetness of her voice, the sweetness of her song, the intention of her heart and soul was to provide a light was to provide hope and joy and love, enrichment. And it worked. It worked for those who took notice. It worked for those who were aware. And those who were not still received. They received the light within their energy field. And now in time, that light will grow. And it will nurture. The seeds are sown. And so this is the beautiful message that Jesus showed me from the Mount. And the light was so divine and pure. And it is true that this light softens. This light comforts and it supports. And hasn't this now inspired you? Hasn't this inspired you now to be more conscious of your everyday move, of your everyday thoughts and actions as you move, as you walk, as you dance upon the earth, as you allow the earth to be your home right now? Bless it with your presence. Bless it with your essence of love and light, because this is your truth. And believe me, remember, what you put out, you get back. So you will forever be bathing in the love and light that you are creating. Allow this love and light to continue to extend and expand from your heart center. And just as we watched from the Mount, I was aware too that I was still being watched over from the highest. My loving guides and angels, my loved ones, were watching over me, loving me, pouring love into my spirit. And as I stood with Jesus and his loving hand, his loving heart, his presence healed me. So I am in the presence of my righteousness and truth, observing, detached from the world around me, in a sense so I could see, and then now knowing how to be. And so the purity of who I am is birthed. I am the light of enlightenment, and I am an essence that is born. And it is true, and it is righteous. It has come. And so now, let it be that we move into a sacred space. And as we move into a meditation, knowing that you are already now in a meditative state, for the words and the essence that is present is touching you. It is communicating and connecting. And you are feeling this love. Be aware now that you are on the Mount, and you too now can feel the green of light, the green of growth, the green of compassion, enlightenment. And you now watch over the world. Jesus is standing with you. What is it that you see? What do you see now? What is impressed upon you. Trust this now. Trust this feeling, trust this view. Engage the vision. Engage with the sensation, the feeling that you feel. For it is alive, and it is healing, and it is nourishing you now. Allow yourself to be one and connect to this source of light. For all that is present right now is your teacher. All that is present is communicating with you right now. Allow this sensation, allow this moment in time, this sacred time, to be alive, to nurture your soul, to help you grow, and to help you let go. And so as you stand with Jesus now, and all that is before you, be aware of all that you let go of, and feel the presence of Jesus calm you. Feel the presence of his love and light and his healing powers move through you, awakening you now. And you feel the vibration as it enters into your heart center. You feel the warmth of light, and the warmth of light radiates now from your heart, and you see the presence of this light projecting now over the view of all that you see. This is your view. This is your moment. This is the presence of your light, entwined with the light of Christ, providing healing, radiating love. And you now feel that you are elevating, feeling softer and lighter, continuing to lift and rise with the vibration that is so warm and tender. And at this moment, you feel the freedom and the liberty to truly be. You see what you need to see, for your soul is active in learning, in discovering. And as you know now that it is only love that you feel, and understanding, as you witness with awe and wonder, you know that you are truly alive and prepared now. Know that you have it all within your heart, meaning you know the answers. You have the wisdom. It is trusting and having faith in the highest. And see the sparkling light that shines down now upon your view. You have touched the hearts, and your heart is aglow. Feel the presence of Jesus move closer to you, and bathe in the peace of all that is so. And indeed, kumbaya, for the higher vibration of who you are is alive. The higher vibration of your light shines through, and the Christ light is activated. I am the light of enlightenment, and I rise, and the peace moves through to confirm the presence of light. May peace be with you, and may you be comforted, knowing that you are loved. And so as you bathe in this vibration, and you feel the vibration move you, know that you are healed. And you bring your awareness now back to the mount, knowing the power of your presence, knowing the power of your essence, and the power of love. So be at peace now, and allow the passion within your own heart, within your core, within your essence, remind you of what you are born for. It is to be the light. It is to be your I am presence. That is the purpose of all. So rise above and be of love, and love will conquer all. And I'm still here, I am, and I'm happy, for I touched you.
Indeed you have, Sarah.
I just want to say I am so happy, and I just trust that everybody has received this message with so much love. And I know that I'm going to be hearing more singing, so that makes me very happy. But now, again, I will say bye.
Thank you, as always. Thank you. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Jane. Beautiful message. Beautiful meditation. Friends, this is just a little sample of what's available every minute of every day. Wow. If this is not an invitation and an opening of a doorway or an opening of a window, a great window of opportunity, then what is? Magnificent gift, isn't it?
It is a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful gift to know that we are spirit. And that's the first step. It is simplicity that will help guide you and help remind you. But when we always remember that we are spirit first, and we are here living a physical existence, it just helps to accept everything that is going on in the world. What a wonderful opportunity to be spirit with all that is taking place now in the world. Let it be that you really allow this to teach you, to provide you with what you need to learn now. Are you learning restriction? Are you learning discipline? Are you learning about healing, about giving, about compassion? And you will see the change in many people. Why has it changed them so? Again, this is an experience that you can embrace yourself. What are you learning about you right now? And how can I make it better? How can I nurture my soul? How can I help another? We are learning so much. We are becoming wiser. We have the perception ourselves. But we need to move into the stillness and into the silence. We need to embrace this. And then again, as given, rise above it and acknowledge, I'm learning this. I have learned this. I am healing. I am letting go. And I know then that within my mind, I can be where I wish to be. Remember, we are all creators. We create our own world. We create our own silence. Move into your own thoughts of love, and then you will be enriched by love. If you move into your thoughts of anger or hostility or bitterness, there is your world. So what world would you like to be in? Lift the vibration where you are. Bring forth song in your heart. Bring forth prayer. Have faith. Know that the higher vibration knows what's going on. Trust in the higher vibration. Remember, there's always a greater plan. And something greater is coming. Just trust in this. Just trust. Unite with mankind. Bring peace to yourself so that then you can be the power of peace to another. Allow yourself to be more aware of your thought pattern. And this will truly help you.
Well said. Well said.
We speak about healing ourselves, but it's also very important to also pray for the world, the healing of the world.
Oh, yes.
And trust that higher vibration are protecting the world. They are protecting. But we need to bring mankind closer together. We need to unite them through peace, through love, through engagement with spirit, and to allow the spirit of the highest to move through mankind. Just as was given in the beautiful example of the meditation before. And if you now reflect on your vision of what you saw, you will have an indication of what Spirit are teaching you, of what it is that you need to embrace. But not to let it pass you by now. What are you going to do about it? And this is what we ask of the whole human race. People receive wisdom, but then what do they do with it? It is something that we know that needs to be nurtured and nourished, but then expressed. We all have an opportunity to express our love. We all have an opportunity to be doing more in that regard, in the sense of shining more light. And that can be just as that beautiful woman with the song in her heart, knowing that she is feeding her own energy field, which in turn radiates light to everybody around. That is simple. And that is doing more by knowing that you are. Knowing that you make a difference when you are in the presence of another. Knowing that in your own space, if you are sitting alone, that you can do exactly the same thing. Bring love into your heart and into your mind, and then you become a fountain of love and light. And it radiates out. And whoever you are thinking of receives. It moves through. We are energy. And it moves through to the beings that we connect with.
Yes, those of the highest. And is to have that goal in aim, that focus at all times. It's not just a case of beaming forth with whatever. It's to be focused, to have the goal, to have that drive, that ambition. And it's not an egotistical ambition, it's a collective ambition, knowing full well that you are working with striving to serve and work with the highest, as in Almighty God, the divine.
Yes. Spirit also said this morning, we are hopeful for a new fresh start, a recovery, a destiny to pursue, a saving light to guide us and help us feel brand new, full of love and clarity, and truth will flow through. And I move to where I am comfortable and where I trust the guiding hand. My heart is convinced it is time. Isn't that interesting? And that's all that was just shared now. It is time. And it is the time of enlightenment. And truly the heavens have opened. And when we say that, the beautiful stargates, if you would like to speak in relation to stars, the stars at night are just glistening, inviting you to look to the heavens, to remember to look up, to remember to have faith, but also to rise and be in the upper house, as verse said. Allow your life to be simplified, so that then you feel happy and excited about every step you take on the path, that every day is a new day of learning something new about yourself. When you reflect on the past, reflect on all that you have learned, reflect on the quality of light, the beautiful memories that you have made, that life has taught you. And it will always be that you will reflect on happier times, because they are the times that have moved you. They are the times when your spirit has been more of its truth. It's the love, it's the happiness, it's the light that shines through. This is the divine pursuit.
Yes. Yes. Well.
So it is indeed a beautiful moment in time when you wake up to have that realization that there is something so much more to await, to guide you. And I'm just reading, the beautiful notes, the wisdom that came forth this morning. And as you can see, look how much came forth.
Oh, yes.
Such wonderful, wonderful wisdom. Such wonderful wisdom. And Spirit said as well, live your life as though you know. You are loved and watched over. Know that you are. That you are experiencing what you need to learn. So the more that you trust, this is happening in my life. I don't have to necessarily like it, but I know that I'm learning from it. I'm growing in spirit. I'm growing as a being. And this is nurturing and healing me. So you are experiencing what you need to learn. You have faith in yourself and you do the best you can. So there's no need to fear. It's rise and shine. For the more I shine my light, the people feel and they feed. So if you wish to be a servant of God and a servant of light, if you wish to be more like Jesus, and that's exactly was my wish, a very, very long time ago, I would always pray to help me be more like Jesus, to help me be more loving and kind, to heal, and to be connected to higher vibration. Remember too that Jesus was guided. Jesus had higher vibrations that were guiding him. And so again, we then know that the higher vibration watch over us. They encourage us and inspire us to be more of our light. So then we completely trust, as Jesus did. We trust that we will be guided. And there are many masters who have walked the earth, those who are glistening with light, who walk embracing the wisdom, and so that they can share the light. And if you wish to serve the earth this way, well then love yourself, for it has to start with you loving and being at peace with who you are. And so trust now. Set goals for yourself and pursue them, but know that you can. You must believe in who you are. I remember when I sat in meditation one day and I asked again, help me be more like Jesus. And I received the answer as know, believe, and rest. But these are the principles of Jesus. You need to know. You need to know that you are light, that you are spirit, that you are powerful and loving. You need to then believe in this, and then you are rested, meaning you be it. You become this loving divine light. For every step you then take, you are the image of light. You know that you are a servant of the higher vibration. Just as we sit here now, we are the voice of the highest. For it is the highest vibration that brought forth this wisdom. I was communicating with Jesus, communicating with Sarah, communicating with Melchizedek, my higher guides who come forth lovingly to share the wisdom, the love with you. And as you feel this within your heart, and it radiates from you, you are healing. And as Sarah said this day, there will be surprises. And this has truly been a surprise. For dear Gordon hasn't spoken much.
I am relishing the opportunity, and I say that with the greatest of love and respect, because, let's face it, I'm still recovering from my heart surgery, and yes, I'm sitting here and giving thanks for the blessing
And
that
bathing
in the
light.
healing, because I'm receiving today big time, and I need it. But
And the sweetness of soul.
Oh yes, thank you. So, and I'm partaking of this beautiful opportunity to listen, to learn and grow, because no matter who we are, we can all learn, provided that we allow ourselves to open and to be open to receive. But we must be discerning. There are many who will purport to shower wisdom and everything else with great opinions. But is it of the highest? Is it of love? Is it of love and light? Is it of truth? And that, dear friends, is the huge difference. It is for us to be so discerning. As Jenny spoke earlier in this broadcast, it is so necessary to value ourselves and love ourselves to the point where we know ourselves and we know that which comes in and that which we reject. That is the big one. It is so true. Take on board that which is great and of love, which is truth and of divine light, but nothing less.
So give to yourself what is needed: strength, calm, and healing. Look closer and observe and connect and unite as one light. A silence comes over you when your mind is at rest, knowing that you are truly bathing in love and peace. So God bless you all. And it is now that we will close in prayer, with love always from us to you. Thank you.
I'd love to give Sarah an invitation to give this closing prayer, but here it comes, friends. Thank you. You join us now. Almighty, loving, and eternal God, great and supreme Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, dear friends of the highest, it is with enormous love and dedication that with true faithfulness we give thanks. With true sincerity, we know we have been healed, enriched, that we have been elevated and further protected, and your guidance as always, pristine and perfect. So it is that we give our loving thanks, and we so look forward to the continued bathing in your divine light and our continued work in support of you, our Almighty God, the divine. With love, we say thank you. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy being alive, enjoy being you, and just love, love, and love more.
What
Thank
beautiful
you.
advice. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone. You have been listening to a live broadcast from the Lighthouse, the House of Light, a One Light Federation church in Melton, Victoria, Australia. And we come to you at this time slot every week. God bless you.